What's up, YouTube? Okay, so today's video is gonna be centered around back to school. This is your first year. You're probably pretty stressed, you're probably nervous, whatever. It'll be centered around 5 things that I suggest you do to prepare for college. These are probably things that you probably haven't done before, or maybe you have thought about doing, but these are the 5 things I'm definitely telling you that you need to do before you go off to school. Because if you guys have any kinds of videos that would help you, please leave them in the comments down below. I feel like I'm running out of things to talk about, which is why I haven't really made a lot of videos. Some of y'all been asking me what SAT score you need to get into UT. I don't know. I'm not in admissions. I don't know how I'm supposed to know that stuff, but I really do want to answer some questions that I do know the answers to. But a lot of those things I do want y'all to keep in mind that I'm not a college admissions counselor, so I really don't know what SAT score you need to get into UT, to be honest. Anyways, we're gonna get into the video. Yeah, so these are my top 5 things that I think you guys need to do before you guys get to college. Let me know what school you're gonna go to and what year you are down in the comments below so I can get an idea of who's watching this video. So the first thing you need to do to prepare for college is make sure you have a list of items you guys are going to be bringing. And I know you probably heard this before and it's probably really annoying to hear it, but you genuinely need some kind of way to see exactly what you need to pack. You are literally moving your entire life to a new school, to whatever city you're gonna be in. So make sure you are prepared. Make sure you have a list of things that you guys need, that you know you'll need when you go to school, because the day of move-in of wherever you're gonna be, whether it be a dorm or an apartment, is so stressful. Like, if you've ever moved before, you know moving is really stressful, especially moving into a college, whatever, dorm or apartment. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of things to worry about. So make sure you guys have a list so you know that you are ready to go. I would organize it by like things that you need to buy, things that you already have that you just need to pack. Maybe even organize it by things that you guys are gonna buy when you get to UT. It just makes it a lot easier. Like, I wish I had done that because I did not make a list. I kind of just like, oh, I know exactly what to pack. And I moved in and I was just like, there's so much shit that I forgot to buy. So make sure you guys make a list, and make sure you're not like really stressing about buying like school supplies or something until you get to Austin, because all that stuff will be there for you. Like, you live on a college campus, you'll be able to find school supplies, and really in reality in college you do not need as many school supplies as you need. So definitely do not overbuy, because I think a lot of times I over purchased school supplies and I under purchased dorm stuff my first year of college. So making a list really helps. I made a video last summer about like things that you should pack for your dorm. So if you guys haven't already watched that, make sure to go click that video. I would also say on your move-in day, whenever you guys come to whatever school you're going to, make sure you just have your parent, like if your parents are helping you move, have them buy all your food for you when you guys move in. Have your parents take you grocery shopping, and if they have a membership to like Costco or Sam's Club, have your parents take you there before they leave, just so you can at least stock up on essential things that you know you'll need for the semester. So maybe like ramen, rice, Cliff Bars, etc., etc. Make a list of food essentials that you just would like to just have, and have your parents go and buy it for you. Tip number 3 is to budget. Please, 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 please make a budget. Like, I promise you, you do not know how much you will be spending until you get to college. You will see how much you spend, and it's a lot of money. It's really, really, really easy to spend money in college, and you want to have an idea of how much you should be spending each month. That's one thing I really, really struggle with. I used to budget really, really well, but working as a real estate agent, you probably know income is not very steady. There's one month where I'm at all my paychecks, and then maybe the next month I'm getting nothing. Most people usually have an idea of how much money they're gonna have each month. Whether you're working or you have like student loans or your parents are helping you, whatever, figure out how much you think you'll be making or how much you'll have in your bank account each month, right? Figure out how you're gonna sustain yourself. What's the income flow? And even if you don't have a job yet and you plan to get one, just have an idea of how much you think you'll be making a month. From there, you need to figure out how much you think you guys can spend minimum each month. So account for, you know, food, account for like recreational things. So I would even budget down to like how much you plan to spend like on drinks or partying each month. Just kind of plan out before the school year even starts, like some big purchases that you guys plan to make this semester. So if there's a big concert coming up that you really want to go to, put that in your budget. Put how much you need to be saving each month in order to get there. If this is your first year, it's gonna make it a lot easier to make a budget after your first month of college, because then you'll really be seeing realistically how much you're able to spend. But I would definitely like try to set limits on yourself before you guys get to school, because it's really easy to spend money in college. I can leave down below in the description some helpful apps that you guys can use to budget. And I'm maybe even thinking about making just a whole separate video on budgeting, because I just feel like budgeting is so important. Of course, if you guys are still looking for a job, if you don't really know what you'll be doing, but you know you want to be working in college, definitely look into real estate. I've talked about it before. A lot of people have been asking me questions about it. I highly suggest getting your real estate license in order to pay for college. Yeah, anyways, tip number 4 is gonna be to make sure before you guys go to college, make a list of your goals as well. And I know I'm talking about lists and budgets and all this stuff, but it's important to think about these things before you get to college, because when you guys get there, you are thrown into craziness. If you guys don't plan now while you have downtime, while you're chilling for the summer, you will be really stressed when you guys start school. Make a list of things that you guys want to manifest. Make a list of things that you want to make sure happen before you guys get to school, because I promise you, if you have it written down and you tell yourself that I'm going to do this, I'm going to accomplish this thing. If your goal for your first semester at school is to have a 4.0, write that down, because you want to be able to see it so you guys can manifest it and make sure it actually happens. My first year of college, I feel like I wasted so much time doing, I don't know what, watching Netflix all day, because I didn't have set goals for myself. And there were so many things that I could have probably accomplished my freshman year that I just never did because I didn't have a plan. So make sure you're writing down a list of your goals. Hold yourself accountable. So yeah, tip number 5, make sure you spend time with your parents and spend time with your friends and family in your hometown before you guys leave for school. And I say that because you guys get to school, you're gonna realize you are busy. Like, you have a new life, you have new friends, you have new people that you're hanging out with, you have new goals and priorities. Like, your goals and the way you are is gonna change a lot when you guys get to college. So you really want to make sure that you're spending time with your people before you guys leave, because you wanna keep those relationships. Also, at the same time, be okay with relationships from high school changing, because that's just the way it is. Yeah, I think that's it. So hopefully this helps a lot. These are like things that I feel like I wish I would have done before my first year of college, and I think that I'm trying to start doing them more now. I'm definitely pretty bad about like still budgeting and stuff like that, so you're well prepared. You want to be ready to go when you guys move in. If there's any other video you guys want to see before you guys go back to school, let me know. I'll try to film it soon. And yeah, I hope this video helped. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.